Greetings and salutations, folks. My name is Nick, and welcome to Coffee Talk Episode 2, Hibiscus and Butterfly, where I've already played through Coffee Talk 1 on this channel. It was an interesting visual novel, a little bit light on the gameplay, but very interesting in regards to the story, and it ended in a lot of kind of open narrative paths. Like, there's a lot of specific. There are a lot of different characters that you had to help out at your coffee shop by mixing them the perfect coffee. And I remember, like, the main one was there was this girl who was writing a book about, like, the real city. She wanted to be a real writer, and she did get her book published, but it didn't sell well, and I believe she got fired from her publisher. So it's like she accomplished her dream, but her dream didn't take off, and it kind of left a little bit of a bittersweet moment for that character. Not to mention more specific narrative threads that were left dangling, such as the spaceman who traveled through town. I'm going to do this a little bit differently than I did before. I'm going to keep a notepad around so I can keep track of what voices I'm attaching to which characters. That way I could be a little bit more consistent from character to character and from episode to episode, because I feel like as I kept playing the game, I would forget what voice I originally gave any character. I'm just gonna keep the name Barista. I don't remember your character really, like, that was one of the things that your writer friend was asking about, like, was on details about you, but that is another narrative thread that doesn't really get delved into, is the mystery as to who you are, where you came from. Why do you keep this coffee shop open in the middle of the night, in the location where it is? So we will keep the name Barista. It is correct. Did we really get an achievement for starting the game? I thought we were beyond that. Alright, so the narrator is going to be my voice, and the barista is also, whenever the barista talks, that's also just going to be my voice. Just Nolan Northing it for those two characters. Seattle 2023. A city of enduring loneliness. A place where the dreamers, the realists, and the wary are striving to thrive, and not just to survive. How illiterate. It is a time when society is reevaluating what it means to be alive. So many bars. Are we opening with bars? I thought this was a coffee shop. It is a moment when history is questioned and traditions are challenged. Old classification laws are confronted by those who are striving for fairness, for the right to be acknowledged in a society rife with judgments. So our own. Acceptance is a battle and identity is a luxury they just began to grasp. Many who are feeling lost turn to their screens to find their footing. And the world becomes fast-paced with increased connectivity. Whether for work or pleasure, for a little encouragement, or simply to escape, it is unclear whether or not it helps or further isolates them. You know, there's a lot of truth in that statement. Like, does the further connectivity of your phone, does your ease of access to the world around you really connect yourself to everything? Or is your attention so focused on the device that now you're missing the world directly in front of you, and suddenly you're isolated away from it? And the things that you're connecting to online with your phone, with your device, you're connecting to via a bridge, via this app, via Twitter, via Facebook, via Instagram. But without the bridge, there is no actual connection. It is the illusion of connection. Says the man to the video, which is going to be edited on a computer, uploaded on YouTube, and maybe watched by somebody else later on. But I think that's why, like, I feel as though the song Message in a Bottle by The Police is one of the most apt descriptions for social media in our day. You've just got millions of people sending out these messages into the ocean, hoping that maybe somebody will see it. Every one of them thinking that they are the only one alone, but they are just so many of us. As some look for answers off the beaten path, seeking bittersweet comforts to help pass on lonely nights. In a night-blooming coffee shop standing between the rainy streets, they'd find a small respite through a cup of warm drink. And these are their stories. Coffee Talk. Also, I feel like I've attached, like, this entire genre of music, this lo-fi... What would you call, like, lo-fi study and chill music? I feel like I've kind of, over the past, like, couple years or so, have drifted closer and closer to just liking that more and more. Was that Tuesday, September 10th? September 19th, 2023. Massive job loss as large companies move out of state. What's next? Seattle West Precinct Police are losing a record number of officers in January. Social experiments, skirting between entertainment and menace. I guess this will go on for a while. Also, let's check our messages. So we know Jorji from the Seattle Police Department. Is he from the previous game? I woke up so refreshed today. I think it's going to be a good day. By the way, I'm not going to worry about anybody's voices until we meet. What to do? Ice Bailey's. Yes, ma'am. We're going to be checking on the catering service I mentioned last week tonight, so Ice Bailey's, do not be late. Oh. I'm looking at them in past order. 2 hours delay, not a problem. Okay, yeah, Freya was the writer from the previous game. Mr. Hyde. He was he the rich designer? Before, to get a new place to live, you just need to go to said place, have a look, and pay the cash. Now all these forms you need to fill. Abysmal. And then Rachel is from the girl band who wanted to strike out on her own. Good morning, let's do our best today too, okay? The chief said that these days youngsters read and listen to infos and advice more seriously in this format, so here I am, kiddos. What's for dinner, kiddos? Bonus points if you know what that reference is from. Do I have to? Oh my gosh. I have to actually open up each individual message to clear out the exclamation points. You jerks. Also, she is the kitty on the right side, who is an actual cat, and her dad is an actual cat. Alright, what do we have in the brew pad? We got cafe latte, which is coffee, milk. Caffeine boost dominated by milk. Cappuccino, an Italian delight, dark chocolate, a warm and calming darkness. Espresso, blacker than a moonless night, hotter and more bitter than hell itself. Green tea latte, both sweet and savory, with a hint of bitterness for the heart. Matcha tea, the ceremonial grade of this pure and lush green tea, has a distinct bittersweet and stabilizing aroma, and then everything else is undiscovered. That is undiscovered countries. Ah, it's Officer Jorji. What kind of voice should we give Officer Jorji? Jorji. I probably should be writing this in pencil in case I change my mind later on. I get like he's like a little bit older. Let's say he's in his 40s, early 50s. Welcome. Evening, barista. So we're just gonna go with like deeper. We're gonna try to figure out whether we can define that a little bit better so that it's a little bit easier to recall. What's cracking? Aside from the thunder outside, that is. I'd say the power lines. Probably. Yeah. What about them? Oh. That's a concern. The power has kept going on and off all night. Our machines couldn't even heat up properly. That bad, eh? Sorry. I'll take your order as soon as the machines are ready. No problem. I guess our resident writer, Miss Green-Haired Fairy, isn't here tonight. You mean Freya? The one and only. Unless she's changed hair color, then my bad. It's still the same. She won't be coming around for a while, I think. Oh, why? She's currently on a research trip for her new book, and that was essentially the plot of the first game, was she was on a research trip for her book. So it kind of makes sense that she's not necessarily the focus this time again. That's so. At least that's what she told me. That's too bad. The evenings won't be the same without her. No kidding. I admit it's been pretty quiet around here, but it's good for her to escape the city once in a while, to have some time to herself. Ah, not looking too good, huh? Yeah, but I've already notified the city lights department. They said they'd monitor the area just in case. Don't worry, barista. If anything happens, I'll lend you my trusty lighter. Naming your character Barista, who is a barista, your character is supposed to be mysterious. Like, like the idea that people just call you Barista is a little bit odd, but I feel as though it is still kind of sort of fitting for this character. Simply because everybody just recognizes them as the proprietor of the coffee shop. Your lighter? Uh-huh. Got it from my grandfather, a lucky charm of sorts. Never failed us in a pinch, not even once. Unless you need it lit up for longer than 10 seconds. That sounds like a gameplay loop out of a survival horror game. Where, like, you don't have a flashlight, all you have is a lighter, and it will only stay lit for 10 seconds at a time. So as you're kind of like exploring through the darkened halls, you're just repeatedly snapping the lighter and then hoping to see some sort of solution Although, in a sense, that almost kind of makes it like the video game Perception, where you use echolocation as a means of visualizing the dark. Then you're on your own. It's the thought that counts. Don't cops usually carry flashlights around anyway? Oh, we do. But where's the thrill in that? Sounds like you need a vacation too. Do I ever? Goodness, finally. Thanks for waiting. I can take your order now. Great. I'm already done for the day, so no more coffee for me. Oh? No more midnight patrol then? Just for tonight. Roger that. In that case, would you like to sample our new tea selection instead? We have hibiscus and blue pea available. Hibiscus and blue what? Blue pea? It's actually butterfly pea, but we call it blue pea for short. The color is really pretty. Huh. I had no idea you offered alternative stuff, barista. No judgment here, just saying. Alternative what? Oh, it's pea, as in pea pods. Oh. And not whatever else you thought it was. Got it, whoops. Sure, I'll give it a shot. Still remember my golden rule? Of course, no dairy for Officer Jorji. Correct. I'm sure you have all of this info written down in your phone anyway. I want to say yes, but some of my notes went missing after I got my phone serviced a month ago. Whoops. Better write down everything you can remember then. Speaking of remembering, Freya actually left me something for you. That's so, alright. Then I'll have one of your new teas. I'll leave the choice up to you, just keep it simple. Alright. The game isn't even going to tell me about it. A written postcard Freya prepared for Officer Jorji. Looks like she left him a message. The thing is, I don't have a flavor of that tea discovered. But let's take a look at the tea that we have. We have green tea latte and matcha tea. What we can probably do. So that's the blue pea, and then there's the hibiscus. Let's give him the blue pea to warm him up. And then we have milk and cinnamon. Cinnamon and milk. Why not? Better give Freya stuff to Officer Jorji now before I forget. Blue milk pea. Let's trash it. Let's try that again. Let's do... What if you do it the other way around? Or what if you do cinnamon, cinnamon? Cinnamon blue pea. Oh yeah, I forgot. He says he doesn't want any dairy. He just said 2 seconds ago, no dairy. So basically the only option would be to give him the cinnamon route. Oh? A postcard, eh? Is she bragging at me or something? Oh, Huh. What is it? It appears she left me a message. What does it say? Nothing for you to worry about. Alright. Anyway, thanks for this. Give her my regards. You're welcome, and I will. Alright, here you go. Wow. Is this stuff really safe to drink? What's with the color? I assure you it is completely safe to drink. Yeah, I'm just playing with you, barista. Was he drinking with the cigarette in his mouth? It's surprisingly mild, huh? Usually people put lemon in it. It'd change color, too. Really? Yep. Unfortunately, I'm out of lemons. Didn't have enough time to get any from the store. It's fine. I remember my youngest showed me a video of something like that. You know, she's really into new age health, into new agey health stuff. I remember she made me a drink from blue algae or something to lower my cholesterol, she said. Problem was, it tasted like dirt. See, that's the trouble with health drinks. Protein drinks especially, like protein anything, it tries to convince you, oh hey, this tastes delicious. It tastes like this flavor, and it usually just tastes like protein. I still drink it all though. Nice of her to think of her dad's health. Yeah, she's swell. Between you and me though, I'll stick with coffee. But this one I don't mind at all. Maybe I'll ask her about it later. Thanks. You're very welcome. What a storm. Got somewhere to be? I'm supposed to be home by now. My youngest has just finished all her makeup exams. Makeup exams? Yeah. We found out that for some reason or other, she's been neglecting her studies. So let's just say I had a few things to say about that. How did it go? It was a disaster. Oof. But she pulled through in the end, right? Yep. Except we haven't spoken to each other for over a month now. Sorry to hear that. Anyway, the missus planned to celebrate a little tonight. Making all the kids' favorite dishes, having her sisters over for dinner and all that. So I'm buying the dessert pies as an olive branch of sorts. Sounds like a good plan. But as you can see, I got no pies and I'm nowhere near home. Because of the storm? That and my car's busted. All the valve cores removed and tires deflated. What? How come? It just so happens my car is the latest victim of a vandalism spree. I was gonna say, that does sound like crime afoot. That's a whole other thing going on. Rest easy though, we're on it. For now, I need to find a way to get home fast. You can't just drop that sort of fact and expect me to have no questions. Holy. By Zeus, what a disaster. So I kind of like a little slightly higher pitched southern. All right. We don't know his name yet. Welcome. Hey, what's shaking? Evening, Pops. What's up? Thunderstorms, obviously. Touché. Gods, isn't the weather just awful? It's like someone up there doesn't care about their water bill or something. I'm glad you're open though, else I'd be super soaked by now. Happy you made it in time. Would you like anything to drink, something to warm you up? That'd be great, yeah. Oh, I'm Lucas, by the way. And you are? My name is Barista. And the gentleman over here is Officer Jorji. So Lucas is slightly higher pitched southern. And now we've got Lucas on here, I would imagine. Awesome. Nice to meet you, Pops. Can I call you Pops? Fine by me. Sweet. Oh, Mrs. Collin. Ah. All right, be back. Wish me luck. Good luck. See ya. So, can I get a cafe latte? Sure. Or maybe not. Yes. You know what? I'm not sure. You tell me. You're the pro. Okay, hear me out. You see, I used to like coffee. Heck, I loved espresso. But at some point, my stomach turned against me and decided to just hate it. Like, really hate it. You know what I mean? Right. Anyway, milk helps take the edge off. That's why I've been ordering lattes and the like. But I still miss just coffee, you know? That's why I'm wondering if you can suggest me something. What is it about coffee that you miss? The caffeine, of course. And just the overall boldness. You know what I mean? Am I making sense? Have you ever tried matcha? Nope. But isn't that just green tea? Yes, but much more concentrated. Would you like to give it a try? Sure. Then one matcha for me, please. I believe that is green tea is the recipe. Yes. So green tea, and green tea. Matcha. Serve it. A cup of premium matcha coming up. Huh. Man, it's super green, huh? Let's try it. Actually, the video game is providing that sound effect. What do you think? You know what? It's pretty good. Tastes a little grassy though, but I kinda like it. I'm glad it's to your taste. I wasn't sure if you'd enjoy it as is. Why wouldn't I? Some people find the taste a bit too intense when it's served straight like this. Well, good thing I like intense. 'Cause it makes up for the fact that I'm really not. Anyhow, looking forward to your future recommendations from now on. I'll do my best. How many photos do you need of this mug of matcha? So, does anyone ever come here? What do you mean? I was trying to pin this coffee shop on my post, right? But there's like no trace of your place anywhere. No tags, mentions, nothing. What's up with that? Oh, maybe our crowd isn't as big as your usual coffee shop since we open quite late. That makes sense. What time do you guys close anyway? We're open till morning. For real? That's pretty heckin' late. Do you turn into a secret bar after like 2 a.m. or something? If we did, Officer Jorji over there would have a few things to say about that. What? That's no fun. Are you guys on social media at all? Not the coffee shop itself, no. A late night coffee shop that nobody talks about, huh? Interesting. But hey, that means I can stay until the storm's over, right? Of course. Stay as long as you'd like. Sweet, thanks. I can give you a shout out on my stories if you want. Your stories? Yep. Here, let me show you. He took the photo and posted it moments ago. That was fast. Oh? I was going to tag your place here. I do have an account there, but I haven't seen this feature before. Guess where I am. Chill it, hashtag chilling, hashtag pick of the day. Oh yeah, it's a pretty new thing on Tomato Chill, huh? You can check on people's updates now. Just open the Stories tab inside the app on your phone once in a while. Better check it daily, though, because the stories only last a day. Who knows, maybe you'll find some juicy info on your customer that's there. That's a bit... Hey, I'm just saying, people will post anything. Kidding, I'm just usually more active on my tube channel anyway. But hey, since you're here, want me to tag you instead? Oh, no, thank you. But I'm curious, what do you do exactly? Your posts already seem to have a lot of reactions for a new feature. Right, I guess you can call me a lifestyle reviewer of sorts. I report on the hottest trends, on the hottest people, on the hottest places, and everything else in between. Wow, that's pretty hot. Does that mean this coffee shop is part of the hottest gang? Do you want to be? Sure. For the right price, you can. Oh, never mind then. Just kidding. My manager decides what I endorse. Okay, I'm gonna need to get something to drink because... So dry. So dry. Alright. They help keep me on brand, so to speak. Since they said I can get too crazy sometimes. Whatever that means. Oh, lordy. Welcome back, Pops. Thanks. Is everything all right? Kind of. The missus is not happy. But does she blame him, though? Maybe I should try calling a cab. What do you think? I'd save my minutes if I were you, Pops. Not good, huh? Been calling him while I was still on the lookout earlier. 1.5 hours later, here I am. There were no cabs around my station either. Did you try ordering online, Pops? Did you not see my phone? The only ordering I can do is gnome noms from around the corner of my house. Touché. Well, on the bright side, our power seems stable for now. Spoke way too soon. Whoa. I retract my statement. For what it's worth, it held out much longer than I expected. You're right. Want to borrow my lighter then, barista? A tempting offer, but no thank you. I'm gonna check on something though, so I'll be right back. Sure, good luck. Oh. Hey, you alright? Yeah, everything's peachy. I just don't like being in the dark so much. What, you're scared of the dark, kid? You never know who might jump out at you. But we're in a room. Still, don't you feel scared at all, Pops? Of course not. I do night patrols all the time. If I can grab them, I can handle them. In theory. I don't know how to feel about that at all. Huh. Did you hear something? What? I swear I heard something just now. Holy. Whoa. Hi? So mysterious. Absolute mysterious. If you want to create a character who just looks absolutely mysterious at first glance, although that helps that her eyes are like... not quite like oil. More like... ink. If there's a difference. I'm back. Sorry about that. Everything should be good for now. Oh, great. Welcome. She looks mysterious, so she needs a mysterious voice. Can I place my order? Is that mysterious enough? Or what? How would I redefine that? Can I place my order? So think, Oh, we don't have a name for her yet. Of course. What do you have? Although our arsenal is limited at the moment, we still have all the usual fare. Coffee, tea, and herbal drinks. I'd like something soothing for my throat and for my mind. Tough day at work? If you have no particular drink in mind if I suggest trying our new blue pea latte? Blue pea latte, Could you make it pretty? I'll try my best. Okay. 1 blue pea latte with art, please. So we want blue pea. Actually, hold on. So a cafe latte is coffee, milk, milk. So a blue pea latte has to be blue pea, milk, milk. And now to do a terrible job with latte art, because I didn't do a very good job last time. What are we going to try to do the latte art of? How about let's start with a vertical line. And then we'll do... branching. Like branches of a tree or a cactus, a really tall cactus. And then we'll put a couple dots, like stars in the sky. Thank you for waiting. Here you go. It's blue. Yes, but rest assured, it is all natural. I see. It's pretty. How do you like it? It's good. Thank you. You're very welcome. Is the power okay now? Yes, the city department is making sure of it. Awesome. Now we can just wait until the storm's over. Well, about that. The news said the storm will go on until midnight at the very least. What? Would have been nice if I had my car. There are several road closures due to flooding also. Well, darn. So basically you're saying we're stuck. Afraid so. At least for a little while. I'm in deep trouble. What's wrong with your car, Pops? Yeah, you didn't finish explaining it earlier. I have questions. I just didn't want to alarm you, Barista. His tires got flattened. For real? Yep. There's been some vandalism going around recently. Somebody keeps removing valve cores and deflating tires from parked cars around the West Precinct. Huh. Why? Maybe someone's a collector. Or got too much time on their hands. No clue yet. Anyhow, our station lot was getting repaved. So a few of us had to park outside today. Well, you know the rest. Did everyone's cars get affected too, Pops? Nope. Just mine. Oh. That's so weird. You're so chill about it. Yeah? Maybe because there's no real damage done, other than wasting my time. I find it interesting that only his car was damaged. Though my coworkers aren't so cool about it. The recent mass resignations have left us severely understaffed. Additionally, companies are moving away due to the tax hike, so there are protests happening, which means tensions are high all around. That doesn't sound good. And also, are his coworkers blaming him for his tires getting deflated and for his drive cores being missing? Don't I know it? Anyway, we caught the culprit on CCTV, so I'll be looking into starting tomorrow. Just hoping it won't get any crazier in the meantime. Could it be just a prank, Pops? You think so? I'm wondering if it's actually his daughter who popped his tires and took his drive core. With what's been going on lately, the suspicion would land elsewhere, right? So the culprit may think they won't get caught. Are you speaking from experience? If I say yes, would you let it slide? Depends on what you did. Harsh. But I'm serious, prank videos are like their own genre online, you know? People watch that kind of stuff? Oh yeah. It's all about cheap thrills, Pops. And a good way to make money too if you play your cards right. Oh? The crazier shtick is, the more views you get, which means more ad money. Later, lather, rinse, repeat until you push them just a bit too far. Then you get the nuke and everything will just go poof and disappear. Won't stop anyone from doing it all over again though, because really all you need to get started is a camera phone and Wi-Fi. Everything else comes down to timing and luck. You sure know a lot about this. Maybe I should bring you in for questioning. Oh no, my manager would kill me. Joking. Anyhow, a high-risk, high-reward opportunity with a low entry barrier. Sounds like something else. Oh yeah, anything goes for views. Honestly, it's one of the reasons I'm on a break at the moment. Oh? It's a long story. I've been wanting to change the direction of my show for a long time now. What's wrong with it? Well, the views are declining for one. Why, not enough pranks? Harsh. Nah, I haven't done those things in a long time. Not that I ever want to get back into it. Anyways, I'm not in a position where I can take that kind of risk yet, even if I'm totally up for trying something new. 'Cause people don't like change. That's right. Yet they get bored easily too. Today's good might be trash tomorrow. That is kind of an interesting thing with YouTube. Like, you'll have a video that's a breakout. But you can't just do more of that to capitalize on your success. You have to change it up, but you're still expected to do the thing, so it feels like I'm battling a daily paradox sometimes. You make it sound like the continuity of your work depends on the audience's whims, kid. Especially if you're chasing views. I am not really chasing views. I more or less pick video games based on, like, there's still that selfish part of me that chases after video games that I am more interested in. That is why there are 80 episodes of Assassin's Creed Odyssey on this channel. That is why I played through the entirety of Dragon Age 2 just recently. If I wanted to chase views, playing Dragon Age 2 on my channel is probably not the way to go. I guess you could say that. Why? Pardon? Sorry, I didn't mean to intrude. I was unable to avoid overhearing you. It's alright, I know I'm loud. Can you explain what you mean by why? Do you think the audience is always right? Of course not. Then why place so much emphasis on what they want? Why must you follow their whims? I mean, it all comes down to numbers, right? A single opinion might be easy to negotiate with, maybe even 10 or 100, still doable. But to influence the opinion of thousands, millions? Not so easy. So my belief is if you can't fight them, join them. Then change things slowly from the inside out. There's no way it can work. No? Why do you think that? My apologies for not providing context. You don't have to, I was just curious. Considering I intruded, it is only fair. I admit that I'm not a big fan of online activities. I find people's conduct there very loathsome. That's a strong word. 2 years ago, I uploaded my singing reel online in preparation for my audition as a soprano. A soprano? Really? That's cool. Can I see it? I took it down. Aw, why? I believe she's getting to it, kid. Right, okay. It was something done out of necessity. I recorded the reel using my phone at home. Since I have no previous theater experience to show, it was not of the highest quality, I admit. Even so, I did post it to a video site, mainly to add the link to my applications, though I'm not sure if it helped at all, as my attempts have yet to yield results. Right. However, one day my application received an unexpected response from an auditioner. It was a polite rejection. However, they left me with a curious suggestion. What did they say? They highly recommend that I moderate my video's comment section. So I checked. It was a lot. What happened? The comment section was teeming with plenty of strong opinions, if they can be even called that. Okay, so this character, I've kind of given her a, like, soft, almost monotone. Staggered speech pattern. Like an impersonal office employee. What? There were a lot of comments telling me to stop screaming and to take my video down, because they didn't want to get cursed and die yet. What's with that nonsense? Others questioned my sanity for knowingly spreading bad luck with my voice. Many others also wanted to know who and where my handler was. And since there's no such thing as sentience for us banshees, I suppose. That's really effed up. That's horrible. Even with the Vindication Act in place, those POS still exist, huh? The Vindication Act? A global treaty to recognize the sentiency and rights of non-sapiens. Sapient refers to any species that is intelligent and bipedal. Like humans, elves, orcs, gnomes, halflings, you know the type. Huh. Yeah, like even us satyrs got added pretty late into the game, you know? Oh, but shouldn't you fit the bill right away? Yeah, but we're all born male. And we didn't really have the best reputation either. Anyway, it took a while for us to finally get recognized by international law, since the further you are from the likeness of the main six, the slower the process will be. So I'm sure it's been way harder for you, lady. Oh, I was like... She was talking to her, not to the barista. Our numbers are extremely low. Others being unfamiliar with our existence is not surprising to us. Still, that doesn't make it right. But I get it now, your disdain for the internet. I'm impressed, you seem very chill about it. Chill? Do I look chill? Uh-oh, the lights? But how can you be chill when such blatant disrespect is thrown in your face like that? Whoa! Don't you wonder? What gives them the right to be so vile? Who do they think they are? Pray tell, what do they feel when they commit such offensive acts? Do they derive some sort of perverse pleasure from others' suffering? The audacity! I can't! I see the anonymity of talking through screens has afforded people the comfort of disrespecting others without suffering a direct hit to their face for it. Damn it, not again. Just a second, please. Okay? Ah, thank goodness. I don't blame him. It's just not right. The kind of behavior. It's just not right. I'm sorry. I've gone too far. It's all right. I admit, I just don't want to hear that the audience is always right. Because that means my dream has run aground before I can even try. How about if I help you? Look, I get what you're going through. As a satyr, I had to deal with plenty of numbskulls trying to tear me down to justify their own inferiority complexes. So believe me when I tell you this, you've got what it takes to turn the tables on them. How? Easy, you gotta sell yourself. Whoa, kid, slow down. I might be lax, but I still work for the law. He's not talking about prostitution, Pops. No, Pops, not that kind. Honestly, I don't know much about that opera scene, but I know sirens dominate a huge chunk of the soprano roles, am I right? Yes. It's as if they were made for the role. Literally, actually, kind of. And even if, like, in theory, here, like, sirens, like, it's not just that sirens might... There's no consideration that sirens sing well. They might actually sing really, really badly, but just their voice causes you to be hypnotized. Like, imagine that scenario, that sirens are actually terrible singers, but it's just the tone of voice that hypnotizes. Which means no matter what you do or how hard you try, you'll always be an outlier. Therefore, if you just compete based on your own skills alone, sorry to say this, but you probably won't make it. Wait, hear me out. You got one awesome thing all those sirens don't have. A story. A story. Yeah. Imagine a banshee who dreams of becoming a lead soprano, or whatever it is you wish to do on the stage. Pursuing her dream in the midst of all the sirens despite all the odds stacked against her. Isn't that a great narrative? But you haven't heard my singing yet. Have you? I'd love to, of course, but honestly, that don't matter as much as you think. What? Our goal is to get your story stuck in people's heads first. Most people will just scoff at it because of their own dumb assumptions, which is exactly what we want. And then we'll blow all their expectations away by putting you on stage. What stage? And how? Don't worry, I have my ways. No matter how you sing, everybody will be surprised seeing you there. And that's when you'll get your time to really shine. What are you talking about? No. What? Why? I just want the chance to properly sing. To show what I'm made of, regardless of what I am. I know, and I'm offering you a possible way in. No offense, but all of this sounds like you're just... It's as if you're just trying to sell a caricature of me. Of course not, no way. But ouch, that kind of hurt a little bit. I'm sorry for being rude. But I don't know you. And you don't know me. So how am I supposed to consider everything you said when you don't even know my name? Well, if what you've been doing had worked at all, I would have asked for your name already, don't you think? Hey. I don't know where you were going with that, but I think you went too far, kid. What the hell are you talking about? Ah, crap. Hey, look, the storm seems to be easing up. I'll be taking my leave. Alright, thank you for coming, miss. Riona. Riona. And there's her social media presence, leaning against a car. Miss Riona, we hope to see you again. Our conversation certainly took an odd turn. So let me make this point. For all the words you spoke earlier, I feel few were actually intended for me. Take care. Yeah, that could be true. Maybe, like, Lucas is just kind of seeing that as an opportunity to change his life. He's not looking at her as like what he can do for her. He's looking at what she can do for him. Have a safe trip. Sorry about all that. I messed up, didn't I? Can't say, kid. This old man is still trying to figure out what just happened. Oh man, don't know what came over me, Pops. I got too hyped up sometimes and lose my cool. Sorry, just a sec. It's my manager. The road closure is over, so he's picking me up now. Oh, that's wonderful. Nice. By the way, do you need a ride, Pops? I can drop you off wherever, no problem. Thanks, kid, but it's all right. I'm sure the cabs will start rolling around soon. You sure? Yep. Alrighty. I guess I'll be seeing you guys around. Thanks for coming. We hope to see you again. Yeah. Hey, barista. Yes? No, it's nothing. Okay then, see you soon, barista, Pops. Have a safe trip. Well, that was a show and a half. No kidding. Feels like I'm ready to just call it a day. As soon as I get my cab, I'll get out of your hair, barista. Oh, please, you know I don't mean it like that. Not gonna lie, though. Listening to those two got me thinking for a little bit. About? Me and my youngest daughter, Missy. Maybe I was too hard on her, but I don't know. When you're a parent, it's hard to choose between supporting your kids' ideas or stopping them from taking things too far. It's always a fine line to tread, for sure. Yep. Oh. It's the missus. You know what? I think I better go. At least if she hears the rain outside, she'll get less mad at me. Please, try not to get sick. Also, why is the missus not aware of the rain? Kidding, but I better go, though. You take care on closing, barista. Will do. Hope you get a cab soon. Thanks. See ya. Oof, what a day. I better clean up and then, huh? What's this? An old metal lighter with an interesting design carved on it. Someone must have forgotten this. Better keep it safe over here. It exudes an interesting feel. Okay, now let's wrap this up. So is it Jorji's lighter? Gala Head, a ginger chai latte. Alright, I think this is where I'm going to stop for the night. Got any suggestions for someone to play next? Leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have yourselves a good night.